Okay, SpookShow Gravy Creatures. We're doing this show again because technical difficulties with the microphones. This still isn't doing what I want it to do. I'm going to have to do checking here, but I think these mics are on par today. I'm hot. I'm already hot. Are you guys hot?
It's always hot in here.
Oh, man.
I thought you would say, yeah, I'm hot.
Well, I mean, it kind of goes without saying. And I got my new boots. Burlington,
New
$24.90. Boats.
Yes.
Actually, they're
We'll
only
talk about
9s.
that
They're not
later,
9.5s. They're women's too. They're not even men's.
We're having to do this show again because the mics were messed up, and it was actually throwing the whole show voices out of sync with what we were saying. It was the weirdest thing. I couldn't use it. We're having to do the whole show over again. We're doing the Devil Bat for the second time. This is going to be hard for me to do, guys. Second time.
I'm sure you'll
talk your head off.
I like to ad lib, and I'm ad libbing stuff I already did, so it's like I'm not ad libbing anymore. So yeah, new gloves. Okay. I still couldn't get Paul Stanley's gloves yet, the green ones, but working on it. Yeah, the Devil Bat from 1940, 68 minutes long. That's an hour and 8 minutes to you and me, or in dog years, whatever. Our dog is sleeping right now.
He's always sleeping.
Her dog might be sleeping right now. The channel activity has been horrendous the last 2 weeks. It's like YouTube has shut off our. we got 2 subscribers. I think it was yesterday, and we lost one by the night. So yeah, that happens. You lose one. It doesn't mean we lost one of the ones we just got. It just means somebody dropped off. So in the last 2 weeks, we've gained one subscriber. We usually gain 1 or 2 a day, and we've gained 1. We're having views on our videos, so the channel is working. We got no strikes against it, but we're not getting any activity. None. I don't know what's going on. We'll see after we do these 2 shows. Okay, the Devil Bat 19. Okay.
The Devil Bat.
Okay. Yeah, I think I covered everything, and so, yeah. Okay. We were going to tell the story again. This hurts, guys. It really does. I hate to repeat myself to the same audience, but you guys didn't see it last week. We have to tell the story because Jessica was wanting to know what happened when we were recognized at Walmart. Because she asked me that yesterday. Are we going to hear the story? Yes. Again, going to hear the story. I had to tell her the story. And,
I wasn't there.
Yeah, she wasn't there.
Usually, I wasn't there.
Usually she is there. Usually we're pushing her in the cart. Man, do her feet dangle. I'm telling you.
Awesome.
Don't give her any ideas.
The cart.
We do have 2 shopping carts here at the house. One they found on the sidewalk years ago. Her and Jill.
We ran to. Remember, you had to talk us into going down there because we're going to get arrested for taking this cart. We were so scared.
Target cart, I believe, when Target was down the road.
And we got that thing. We ran so fast back to the house because we didn't want anybody to see.
And then a couple years ago, I acquired her.
Kroger.
Martin's shopping cart, real good, down at the cemetery that somebody had pushed into the cemetery.
You took a homeless
person.
Well, I didn't take it out of the cemetery. They had put it back into the work area.
They had left it at the entrance.
Yeah.
I went down and I pushed it down to the maintenance area.
You pushed it clear down there yourself?
I did.
Why?
Because I didn't want it down
there.
Funny
that would be to be watching her pushing.
They would have thought you were the homeless.
It didn't look good. People coming in and out of the cemetery, and there's a.
You put it up by the building. You say, "Guys, get your truck and get this out of here."
No,
that was too long of a walk.
I don't mind walking.
Yeah, right.
Well, not many.
And it was a nice day.
She's never been out in our backyard before.
There's not that many people who can say they pushed a shopping cart through a cemetery.
Exactly. So I
have pushed a shopping cart quite a few, but
in the cemetery.
Well, I had to a little bit. But...
Oh, true. Okay, fine.
Okay, we're going to tell the story about when we were recognized at Walmart, so to speak. I mean, I was wearing my Erie, Indiana shirt. Okay, a woman was looking at me funny, and as I told Des, I didn't know if she was looking because I had my pants unzipped. Because sometimes I do. Sometimes I do.
True.
It
happens. It does quite frequently, actually.
Yeah,
I've had to say
I get in the car and it's like, oh God, I got my pants unzipped. But yeah, but I didn't. And she actually recognized the fact of Erie, Indiana. And I was shocked that somebody actually knew Erie, Indiana. She said she used to watch it. And I said, we met the guys at Comic-Con and they signed the shirt, and we didn't really like Marshall Teller, which is Ombre Katz. Ombre. Who names their kid Ombre? Ombre.
His parents.
Ombre. He's from. He's an American too, and it's like, well, he's from another country.
Maybe it's a family name.
Ombre.
Oh
I don't know,
God.
but anyway, no, I didn't really care for Marshall Tucker, which is Ombre Katz. I didn't really care for him. He acted like he really did not want to be there.
Maybe he didn't.
He ain't doing anything
Oftentimes, when you go to Comic-Cons, there's always a handful that look like they would rather be in the dentist chair than being at Comic-Con. He was one of those people. That's just my opinion. Now, we like the other guy. What's his name?
He did the voice of Salem.
And he was considered the gray-haired kid at in
Oh my gosh,
Indiana.
he was great.
Dash X.
He was also on the show with Patrick Duffy and Suzanne Summers.
Yes.
I can't
Step
remember.
by step.
Yes.
Yes,
He
he
was
played
great.
one of the girls'
Yeah.
boyfriends.
Enthusiastic.
I still follow
he
him
had
on Instagram.
He has a great attitude. He was
He's
having a
funny.
good time. He talked. He didn't act like he didn't want to be there. He acted like he was having fun. So we enjoyed him. You know, we okay, so the lady recognized, and so we moved on. Okay, we went down. You know, I thought that was cool that she knew. And then we went over to, we're wrapping things up. We were in the fruit section. I went over into the dessert area because I have to get some kind of dessert things, and she's over getting the fruit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, fruit. She gets cucumbers. She gets tomatoes, cherry tomatoes. What else do you get? Grapefruit. Who eats grapefruit? I mean, seriously.
I don't know anybody else.
Oh my god! Oh my god! It's like
That's why I'm gonna live longer than both of you, because
Eating
I
crap.
eat healthy.
I've never
cucumbers smell good. They don't taste good.
I have never had a grapefruit.
Oh,
or
it's
anything.
bitter. It's bitter.
No,
It's like an orange
pink
gone
ones,
wrong.
The pink ones are not bitter. That's why I get
They
the
are.
pink
I've
ones.
tasted both. No,
They're
no.
sweet.
It's sweet as a.
Okay, go on. Finish
Yeah.
this story. Oh my
this is
god,
terrible.
it's already taken way too
Okay.
long.
Anyway, so I leave Patty getting the dessert. I look over there as I'm walking back. The lady that was talking to us about Erie, Indiana, I see her holding up her phone to Patty, and I'm closing in, and Patty says, "Darby, come on over here," you know, and then she tells me that.
He wants you to take over.
Oh, so I'm standing there, and this lady walks up to me. Same lady. She shows me her phone, and she goes, "Is this you?" And I look at her phone, and it's our YouTube channel picture.
I'd have been like, no, who's
I
that?
said, "Yeah, that is me." She's like, and then she proceeded to say she loved the window in our house. Her mother, which this woman was easily in her late 50s, I think.
Better watch it. We don't know.
She
TV. They.
said her mother loves driving by our house. She brings her mother by our house so they can do the big reveal of what's in the window.
I change the window periodically, but I haven't for a
And
while.
again, you know, Mom was like, oh, that's
I was not doing, was I doing
Yes.
that? No.
And can't fuck you. Come back. I'm going to buy this. But
Would you like me to sing for you real quick? Let me
and
bring
these
it down.
grapefruits are so sweet, right?
They're not bitter.
Uh-oh, we're making fun of her grapefruits. She don't stand for baloney.
Bologna.
No.
Are
So
those bitter and sweet too? I've
Oh.
never had bologna.
you never had bologna?
Heck no, I ain't eating
Bologna's
bologna.
good. You got to put ketchup on top. Yeah, ketchup and cheese. Yeah. Anyway, she's going quiet because we made fun of her fruit
My
selection.
story's over. I'm done.
Anyway, the woman recognizes from she obviously lives around here. Or we wouldn't have been at the same store. So yeah, we got recognized, so to speak. I guess you could say. She evidently put two and two together too. That you know what we were, and you know that we could be. Yeah. So that's how we were recognized at Walmart. Okay, this segment went kind of long, so we're gonna go right into the devil bat. We'll get that going, and then she can go out and rest up for a little bit, because she can go out there and grapefruit, they didn't mean it. We got onto her grapefruit, and we shouldn't have done. She's not saying anything. Look at how mad she is. She's mad.
She's gonna throw grapefruits at us.
Gonna make us eat that. That's gonna be our Halloween food, grapefruit, and we are not gonna like it, right? Okay, all right. We'll go on to show you the first segment again of the Devil Bat. Here we go.
Hello. This is Dr. Carruthers speaking.
Yeah, this is Heath. Henry Morton and I are having a little get-together at my home tonight. We want you to come.
Why, that's nice of you, and I appreciate it. But I'm very busy working on a formula for a new shaving lotion.
Oh, but Doc, this is my daughter's idea. And she's going to be awfully disappointed if you don't show up.
Don't take no for an answer. Make him come.
Yeah, you see, it's a sort of a special occasion.
I bet Mary is going to announce her engagement to that young rascal, Don Morton. Tell her I'll be there. Goodbye.
Well, it's all arranged. He's coming.
He's going to be surprised when he finds the special occasion that's to present him with this bonus check.
$5,000.
Good. You have not forgotten. You hate this strange oriental fragrance, even while you sleep. Just as you did before I made you big and strong. Now, if you detect the fragrance in the night, when you're fully awake, you will strike. Yes, you will strike to kill.
Well, Doc's late. Wonder if he's been called out on a case.
Perhaps I'd better phone him.
Now remember, Roy, Tommy, you're not to mention anything about this bonus for the Doc until after your father has presented it.
Have you warned those two lovebirds over there?
Perhaps I'd better. I want to caution both of you.
Not to say a word about the check.
Until you're ready to spring it on him.
Your father will make the presentation, Mary.
Why don't you unveil it like a statue? Then we could all be in on it.
You know, I think it'd be a better idea to put it in a bottle and launch him with it.
You must have gotten that idea out of a bottle.
Well, the Doc isn't coming.
What?
Oh, what a shame.
Oh, he just got busy with his new formula and forgot all about us.
He'd forget the formula if he knew about that $5,000 check.
Well, why don't we all go up there and give it to him?
No, I wouldn't do that. He doesn't like visits when he's experimenting.
Well, Roy can take the check up to him.
Sure, I'll take it. Shall I make the Doc a speech when I give it to him?
You won't have to, Roy. The check speaks for itself.
Yeah, and says a mouthful.
Son, tell the Doc we're awfully sorry he can't be with us, but of course we understand how busy he is.
All right. Just a minute, Roy, and I'll be with you. That's it, all right. Now, what can I do for you?
We were all sorry you couldn't be there tonight.
Yes, but you see, I'm busy. Something important, very important.
Yes, of course. Mr. Morton and Dad had planned a little surprise for you.
A surprise?
It's in here.
Well, let's see what it is. $5,000. What's this for?
Just a little token of the firm's appreciation.
Oh, I see. A bonus. Well, it's awfully nice of you, Father and Mr. Morton. I will thank them personally tomorrow.
I'll tell them, Doctor.
Well, aren't you curious about my new formula?
Yes, of course, only I didn't want to be inquisitive. What is it?
A new shaving lotion. Smell it.
Pretty strong, isn't it?
No. The scent evaporates a short time after you've used it. Try a few drops. Now rub it on the tender part of your neck. Here. soothing, isn't it?
Yes. When will it be ready for the market?
Oh, it's still in the experimental stage. I want to try it out on several people first and see if it works.
Well, if you'd like to send me a bottle, I'll be glad to try it for you.
Thanks.
Good night, Doctor.
Goodbye, Roy.
Lovely check, isn't it, Doctor? They are wealthy because of you. You made them rich, Doctor. It was your formula. Tonight they gave you $5,000 and wanted you to come down to their house and thank them for it. That was your money they gave you, like a bone tossed to a faithful dog. You should be very grateful, Doctor, very grateful. They are rich and happy, thanks to you. And what have you got, Doctor?
Tonight you have work to do. It's time you were on your way.
Tonight's a good time while our families are here to announce our engagement.
Look, Don, I've loved you a long time, ever since we were kids. But I'm afraid it's been more like a sister.
Well, I had no idea you felt that way.
I better call Dr. Carruthers.
Oh, please hurry.
There's nothing I can do.
You mean he's dead?
Yes, I better call the coroner.
You think it's murder?
I don't know. I never saw anything like it before. The jugular vein is severed.
Send Johnny Layton in here.
Well, what have I done now? Who wants me fired this time?
Nobody yet, but it's still early. This came in from Heathville. It's a mystery killing. Old Martin Heath's son.
Who's Martin Heath?
Who's Martin Heath? Say, have you ever had a date with a girl?
A girl? Oh, yes, a girl. I believe I did take a girl out once.
Well, did she smell sweet?
Of course she smells sweet. Most girls do.
Well, that's because of Martin Heath Cosmetics Limited. They make all that goo that the women put on their faces so they won't have to wash them with soap and water.
I get it. A big man, huh?
Yes, and a big advertising account. Grab yourself a photographer and get along over there to Heathville. The coroner's holding an inquest. Find out who really killed old man Heath's son.
Okay, McGinty, I'm on my way. Chief Wilkins?
Yeah?
I'm Johnny Layton of the Chicago Register.
Glad to see you.
And this is my cameraman, One Shot McGuire.
Hi, Chief. Howdy.
Say, we're down here to cover that Heath murder, but we didn't get much information at the coroner's inquest. I thought maybe you might be able to help us.
Well, I'm always glad to cooperate with the newspapers, providing they cooperate with me.
That's the policy of our paper.
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't got very far with this thing myself. Oh, here's something that might interest you. It's a picture of the victim's wounds.
Mm-hmm.
You'll be able to see it better with this glass.
Are these scratches on the neck and shoulders?
Yes, but we can't determine the source. They're too deep for fingernails, too shallow to have been made by a knife. They're more like claws.
That sort of bears out Dr. Crothers' theory at the inquest of a wild animal. Have there been any circuses around here lately?
No.
Heard of any animal escaping from a zoo?
No.
Couldn't been one of those African leopard men. They use steel claws.
This isn't Africa.
Okay, Chief, I was just trying to help.
Chief, are you sure there's no clue you're holding back while investigating?
Well, since you're going to work with me on this case, there is a clue, and a very weird one. The autopsy surgeon says that such wounds could have been made by the beak and talons of a bird.
A bird? Why, there aren't any birds around here big enough to attack a man.
How about an eagle?
We know it wasn't a bird.
How do you know that?
Because we found several hairs on the shoulder of Heath's coat.
Ah, cherchez la femme.
They're not human hairs.
What kind are they?
Well, it may sound silly, but the laboratory test shows that they were from a mouse.
Well, who ever heard of a mouse big enough to kill a man?
Say, a bat has hair like a mouse.
Well, the only bats around here are no bigger than sparrows. There was a peculiar odor about the wounds, but they were so faint and elusive that the police chemists have been unable to identify it.
Then it does give us something to work on.
Well, the scent was a clue. It's been destroyed by evaporation.
Say, Chief, do you mind if I do a little sleuthing around on my own account?
Certainly not. Go ahead. If I can help you any, why...
You can. Miss Heath seems to be the nearest to an eyewitness of the crime. I'd like to have a talk with her. Can you arrange it?
I think I can.
Well, Dr. Crothers refused to let her speak to us. We tried that this morning at the inquest.
Well, don't you worry about Dr. Crothers. He's one of the finest men in Heathville. He just thought you'd add to Mary's grief so you could get sensational newspaper stories. I'll arrange an interview.
Thanks, Chief. I'll keep in touch with you.
All right. 48J.
Okay, you just watched the first segment of The Devil Bat. This is hard for me to do this show again. It really is. I like to just take things off the cuff, and I'm, off my paper and off the cuff. And,
isn't it cusp? Cusp or cuff?
Cuff, I think it is.
I say cusp.
I don't know.
So I could be saying it wrong.
I don't know. It's one of those things. I like to ad lib a lot of the stuff, and I'm not. I write down vague ideas and I go from there. Okay, The Devil Bat. There was a sequel to it in 1946 called The Daughter of Devil Bat, which I don't think went over very well. It's not in public domain, so I can't show that. There was also in 2015, jumping way up, there was a independent film called The Revenge of the Devil Bat, and the reason I mention it is because one of our rival, although he wouldn't consider us a rival, horror host Gore Duvall, Count Gore Duvall, was in the movie, not playing his horror host character, but actually being himself, acting. He gets killed in the movie and everything. I will try to put in the trailer for that, because I already checked it. It's not copyright protected, so I should be able to put that in. For the one in 2015, it's terrible. It's just terrible, and you can't stream it. You have to buy it for like $6.99. It's
she
terrible.
has got to learn to turn that.
Oh,
TV
I know that
down.
TV is super loud out there. We've got
that.
the TV's far away. She's
the door shut.
Yeah, and it's blasting, and it's always about killing and sadness and screaming.
I'm sure
and
Squid Games.
Yeah, so yeah, Squid Games. Oh God, what a murder fest that is. Okay, we just went to the New Spirit Halloween. They finally opened October 1st. The other one here in town's been open a month and a half if not more. And they just got done opening. They were the last on the whole list of 100 miles away.
I feel like they were really stocked up a lot better, though. They had more time, I guess.
They had more time, indeed. It's just, but it was the same thing. I didn't film there because it's nothing more than the same thing.
They had a little more stuff. Like, I could tell they had more, like, of SpongeBob and Shrek.
Maybe they did, but it was just
not enough for,
October 1st, they got 4 weeks, and they've got to sell what the other stores around here just had a month and a half leadway on it. If you really want Spirit Halloween stuff and you want to see it, you already went to the other store. You know, we didn't. I bought these there, but other than that, we didn't buy anything. We didn't buy anything there. So yeah, they finally opened, and we went, and then Deza went again the night before last.
I was there for 2 hours
with Dar and his friends, and they were, you know, I don't know how they didn't get thrown out. They have to try on all the outfits and the hats.
But you know what? They would hand it back to me and Izzy, and we would hang it back up. And the thing is, everybody goes in there and tries on stuff.
I know, but Dar and his friends are maniacs, and we tried to get Dar to guest.
He just smirked at me.
Yeah, he wouldn't come on the show. I'm trying to get him on the show.
He's smart. I said Grandpa will never stop trying.
Yes, I know. We got the chainsaw up there and everything, and we were waiting for Dar to make an appearance. We mentioned on our show before when we did, Eric Estrada is coming to our Elkhart Comic Con next year that we are not going to have a booth at. And
but you're going to go, right? I'm going. Oh, you have to go. You got to go.
It depends. They've got to get a girl in there. I mean, they never have girls. They never have any pretty girls there. Comic Cons are so bad for having no pretty girls there. I mean, there's no pretty. You walk around and it's nightmare stuff. The girls that are walking around.
Actually, the Oddities Expo, it had more pretty goth girls.
Yeah, I can see that.
Than at but it was still kind of scary. Though.
A typical con, though, it's just there's no pretty girls. It's like they not.
Okay, but there's not really any cute guys either.
No, it's
now the Oddities thing.
It's terrible. It's terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, when we went to Indianapolis, I thought, oh God, there's going to be gorgeous girls there. There were girls everywhere, but wow, kinda. Oh my God, it was just terrible, guys. Eric Estrada, he's kind of a wiener, always was a wiener. He was in Fallout. He had a cameo appearance in Fallout, which comes out again in December, the second season, which we liked. Dar actually, we're going to do something on Fallout when it comes out in December. I'm going to show a couple things that Dar collected, because Dar used to look like Vault Boy. He actually looked like Vault Boy when he was like 6th grade. He had that bright blonde hair, and it swerved back, and he actually got the wrist thing that you see on Fallout, and he had the scarf and everything. And yeah, we'll be showing more about that when that time comes. But yeah, it was. He's definitely Vault Boy, but now he's Thor. He looks more like Thor now. He's got the long hair and the muscle body. So he would say, "Oh no, I don't really." Yeah, he does. Okay, so yeah, so we'll let you watch segment 2, and then we'll get back and show some of our bats.
Miss Heath, did your brother have any enemies that you know of?
Why, no. Everybody in the village liked Roy.
Mm-hmm. Well, what did he do at the factory?
He had charge of the experimental department where the new products are developed. Oh, here comes Dr. Crothers. Hello, Doctor.
Hello, Mary. I took a shortcut from my laboratory through a garden hedge.
You met Dr. Crothers at the inquest this morning.
Yes. Mr. Layton, I hope you'll forgive me if I seemed a little abrupt. But I'm fond of Mary. And considering the ordeal she already went through, I wanted to protect her from dwelling too much on the tragedy.
Of course. You were quite right.
We're working on the case for the police now.
Yes, I understand. Chief Wilkins phoned me. And if I can be of any assistance, just call on me.
Thanks.
Won't you sit down?
Shall I serve, mademoiselle?
No, Maxine, I'll do it. You may go now.
Oui, mademoiselle.
Do you take sugar, Mr. McGuire?
Huh? Oh, no, ma'am, never. In fact, I don't even take tea. If you'll just deal me out, I'll take a look around. I may dig up a clue.
What do you think of Dr. Crothers' theory about a wild animal, Mr. Layton?
Well, frankly, I don't think much of it.
I can't say that I blame you. But I, as a scientist, take many things into consideration a layman might overlook.
For instance?
The jagged nature of the wound, the rapidity with which the murderer escaped, the scratches from talons or claws.
But when an animal attacks a human, there's bound to be a lot of noise. You heard Miss Heath testify there was no sound of a struggle.
No. Only those awful screams.
It's very puzzling, very mystifying.
Doctor, when you last saw Roy, did he seem worried or nervous or moody?
No, not at all. On the contrary. He was in the best of spirits.
Well, I've got to get back to the village now and file my story. You'll excuse me?
If you find it necessary for us to talk again, you may come back at any time.
This evening, if it's all right with you. I'd like to spend some time here.
Why, yes, that'll be quite all right.
Thank you. Goodbye, Miss Heath.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Doctor.
A little more chiffon, baby.
I do not understand.
Oh, you know what I mean. A little more of your stocking.
Like these?
Sure, I like 'em. Who wouldn't? Now, hold nice and still, because this is going to take a little time.
Well, if you're going to shoot, shoot.
Right away, Johnny. I was just trying to get the focus.
Mm-hmm.
I got it. And not bad, either. I'll be back in a minute, Frenchie. And don't worry none about those werewolves, because nothing's going to harm you while I'm around here.
You make Maxine feel so calm. My big, brave journalist.
This is my idea of nothing at all. Sitting here waiting for an animal to give us an argument. Look at that moon. And I had a date with Frenchie.
Oh, stop crabbing. We're supposed to solve a murder. You,
Big, brave journalist.
This is the first time I've ever been invited anywhere and asked not to shave until after I get there.
I wanted to observe your exact reaction when you tried the lotion.
Oh, now I understand.
I want this lotion to be perfect before turning it over to you to be marketed. Here.
It's a little strong. That'll make the customers think they're getting their money's worth. Oh, that feels great. Very soothing.
I don't think you ever use anything else.
Well, we wouldn't want to market anything we wouldn't use ourselves. That almost smells good enough to be used as a cologne. Oh, what's the matter, Doc? Can't you stand your own lotion?
I have a violent dislike for perfumes.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right, Tommy.
Good night, Doc.
Goodbye, Tommy.
What's that?
Where?
Over there, something's moving.
Come on out of there, whoever you are. What are you doing out here, Miss Heath?
I thought you might want some company. Shall we sit down?
You know, you shouldn't be wandering around in the garden at night after what's happened.
Neither should you.
Well, but it's part of my job.
Mine, too. Roy was my brother. Be careful, I think it's Tommy.
Hello, Tommy.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, Tommy.
darling.
What's up, sis?
Mr. Layton wanted to stay in the garden for a while, so I joined him.
Don't tell me you're waiting for that animal Dr. Carruthers mentioned.
So you don't believe it either?
I certainly do not. It's ridiculous.
But somebody or something killed your brother.
And I suppose you're working on the theory that the murderer always returns to the scene of the crime.
Perhaps I am.
Well, not for me. If you'll take my advice, Mary, you'll leave these gentlemen to their vigil and go to bed. That's what I'm going to do. Good night.
Good night, Tommy. I don't think your brother likes my being here.
Oh, you mustn't mind, Tommy. We're all terribly upset.
I know.
Tommy! Come on.
But I'm telling you, McGetty, it was a bat. I saw it kill Tommy Heath.
Listen, Johnny, I want you and One Shot to come on home or I'll fire both of you.
I'm not coming home, and neither is One Shot. I'm keeping him here to get a picture of the devil bat. Say, that'll look great in the headlines. Devil bat strikes again.
Listen, don't tell me it had horns. Maybe I better send a wagon with the steel bars and the strong boys with the straitjackets.
Look, Joe, have I ever lied to you?
Plenty of times.
Well, I'm not lying this time. If it ever got out that I cooked up a fake story about a devil bat, I wouldn't be able to get a job on a country weekly. Print the story, Joe. So help me, it's on the level.
All right, I'll print it. But I won't believe it. Not till One Shot gets me a picture of that devil bat in action.
Don't worry, he'll get it. Goodbye.
You, my friend, are going to get a shot of the devil bat in action.
Who, me? How?
Have you noticed there's a taxidermist shop in the village?
Well, you wouldn't suggest that I go out and stuff a bird, would you?
One Shot. To think that you'd even hint that I would suggest you have the village taxidermist build you a nice big bat for pictorial purposes. Besides, a bat isn't a bird, it's a mammal.
Well, why didn't you say so in the first place? Where is this bird stuffing emporium? Oh, down on Cottage Grove Avenue. Now, here's the idea, Frenchie. You hang on to the bat till I get my camera set up. And when I raise my hand, you give the bat a good shove, and it'll swing out just like it's flying. Then I can get a swell picture from my boss. Get it?
Oui. I am wise, no?
No. But hang on to the bat until I raise my hand, huh?
Sherry, are you hurt?
Say, what's the idea of breaking up my devil bat? I'm going to make you pay for that.
And I'm going to take you to jail until you explain this. Come on.
You can't do this to me.
I'm doing it.
I'll was just conducting a little experiment, trying to find out how the devil bat does his killing.
I'm sure McGuire didn't intend doing anything wrong. He's just a little overzealous about his work.
Yeah, with the town in an uproar, and everybody terror-stricken, wondering whether he's going to be the next victim, I don't want any more trouble stirred up, even with an artificial bat.
You'd better get back to the hotel. I want to talk to the chief alone.
Is it all right, Chief?
Yeah, but be careful in the future.
Ever smelled anything like this before?
Well, yes. That's the same stuff that's been on every one of the devil bat's victims. Where'd you get it?
Found it in Don Morton's bathroom.
Find out where Morton got it?
No, I didn't want to arouse suspicion by asking questions till after it's been analyzed.
You think it has any connection with the murders?
That's the way it strikes me, but I can't figure out how.
I'll get the police chemist on it right away.
I'll snoop around, see if I can find out where Morton got it.
Well, it probably came from down at the Heath Cosmetic plant. I've men working on a theory of a disgruntled factory employee committing the crimes.
It's certainly more than coincidental that all the victims have been members of the Heath and Morton families.
Yeah. Looks like a plot to wipe them all out.
I wish the rest of them would leave town until this crime is solved.
You're worried about Mary, aren't you?
Well, yes. I've been urging her to leave, but she won't go without her father. And he insists on remaining here to help clear up the crime.
And worse than that, neither Heath nor Morton will let me give them a bodyguard.
I guess we'll just have to wait for something to break. Good night, Chief.
Good night, Johnny.
Boy, have I got a picture that'll knock McGinty dead. Meet the devil bat.
Well, how about that wire? Looks as if the bat's on a flying trapeze.
Oh, but I'm not through working on it yet. See, I can touch this picture up so the bat will look like he's got nothing around him but nothing.
Okay, Rembrandt. You win.
This is your news commentator, Walter King. Tonight we're broadcasting from the little village of Heathville, where an alleged devil bat has claimed 3 victims during the past 6 weeks. You will note that I say alleged devil bat. That, ladies and gentlemen, is because your correspondent has been very skeptical from the start as to the existence of this horrendous creature. I have as my guest in the studio tonight Professor Percival Garland Rains, perhaps the world's greatest authority on animal life. I'm going to interview Professor Rains on the subject of the devil bat. Our radio audience may draw its own conclusions. Professor Rains, first let me ask you, point blank, do you believe that any such creature as the devil bat exists?
I do not.
He's got a nerve.
Quiet.
In the dark ages, when men and women lived in caves, there may have existed a bat of this size. But not in this day and age.
How do you account for the fact that Mary Heath, whose 2 brothers were victims of the devil bat, and a newspaper reporter, John Layton, claim to have seen this amazing creature?
Sometimes under stress of excitement, our minds play tricks on us.
Hey, he's insinuating you saw the little bat that wasn't there.
Pipe down.
But how about the picture of the devil bat published by Mr. Layton's paper?
I examined that picture under a powerful magnifying glass. I denounce it as a fraud. Whoever constructed the strange-looking monster forgot to remove a label from the silk used on its left wing. That label reads, "Made in Japan."
Put through a hurry call to Heathville. I want to talk to Johnny Layton. He's at the Heathville Hotel.
One guess who that is.
Yeah, McGinty.
Go ahead, pour it on.
So you slipped over a fake picture on me, huh? Well, you're fired, both of you. And I'll see to it that you never work on another newspaper as long as I live. Made in Japan. You tell One-Shot McGuire he ought to be snapping photos in a booby hatch. Both of you, come on in and get your final checks.
Oh, no. We're not coming in to get anything. All right, so we're fired. But we're staying here just the same. I saw that bat.
We're going to stay here till we catch that bat, and when we do, I'm going to bring it in and stuff it down your throat. Goodbye.
Well, we're fired.
Mm-hmm. Again. That's him calling back to apologize. Now, you give him a good scare.
No use begging us to go to work for you again, McGetty. You fired us and we're staying fired. Oh, Mary, I thought it was somebody else.
Johnny, why did you make a joke of a tragic thing like this?
But it wasn't intended as a joke, Mary. I was only trying to get the news.
I suppose you call it getting the news when you arrange to print a picture that's a deliberate hoax that has the entire country laughing. A grand joke, Johnny, but somehow I can't appreciate it.
But I can explain that picture.
Don't try, Johnny.
Made in Japan. I ought to skin you alive and nail your hide to a barn door.
Here's the chemist report on that shaving lotion.
I see he couldn't break down one of the ingredients.
Yes, he said it must be some element with which he's not familiar.
We won't get anywhere until we identify it.
There's just one other man in this town that might be able to help us. Dr. Carruthers.
Yeah, Carruthers could help us. I found out he compounded that lotion.
Well, if you suspect Carruthers, you're barking up the wrong tree, Johnny. He's the last man in this town that would harm anyone. Why, everybody loves him.
Maybe so. But here's something else I dug up. The Heath and Morton fortunes are based on a greaseless cold cream formula Dr. Carruthers invented.
So what?
All the doctor got out of it was $10,000, and the others made a fortune.
Well, it's common knowledge that he sold out for cash when he could have had an interest in the firm.
Just the same, every victim had this stuff from his laboratory on him.
Maybe you've been working too hard on this case, Johnny.
I'd like to get his reaction on the stuff. If he denies knowing anything about it, we'll know there's a tie-up somewhere.
I think you're balmy. But just to show you that I'm following up every clue, we'll talk to him.
We'll, put this in another bottle, and without telling him we know he compounded it, ask him to analyze it.
Doc, I hope we're not upsetting your work barging in on you this way.
No, not at all. I'm anxious to help solve these crimes. All the victims were very dear friends of mine.
Here's a sample of the stuff young Morton and the two Heath boys had on them when they were attacked by the devil bat.
Of course, it doesn't make sense to me that a bird would choose only people using that particular stuff.
A bat is not a bird. It's a mammal.
Well, anyway, our police chemist couldn't break down one of the ingredients. We thought perhaps you could.
Why, I compounded this myself. It's a new shaving lotion I'm experimenting with. The ingredient your chemist couldn't break down, I discovered years ago in Tibet.
How did you happen to put it in a shaving lotion?
Oh, the lamas use it in some of their religious rites as a perfume. The scent is very pleasant and can't be imitated by competitors.
But what were Don Morton and the two Heath boys doing with the stuff?
Oh, it is the policy of our firm to try out any new product before marketing it.
Well, that knocks our theory into a cocked hat.
Yeah. We were hoping the unknown ingredient might turn out to be some sort of a clue.
This isn't the kind of bottle I give it out in, but I presume your chemist changed it when making the analysis.
Yeah.
Is there anything else I can do to help?
Tell me, did you hear Professor Raines on the radio last night?
Yes. It was very interesting and very asinine.
You mean you believe there is a devil bat?
Why not? You saw it, didn't you?
Well, sure I did. So did Mary.
Then why worry about what one scientist says?
That one scientist got me fired.
Oh. You mean your newspaper discharged you?
That's right.
Oh, that's too bad. Then you'll be leaving Heathville before the mystery is solved.
I'm afraid not. I'm going to stay here and work with the chief.
Since you're going to stay here for a while, I would like you to try out a bottle of the new lotion and tell me how you like it. And you too, Chief.
No, not me, Doc. If my wife ever smelled perfume on me, she'd suspect me sure.
Well, Mr. Layton, I understand you are not married.
All right, I'll try it in the morning when I shave. I guess we better be going, Chief.
See you later, Doc.
So long, Dr. Carruthers.
Goodbye, Mr. Layton.
Okay, we're back. Probably should turn these up a little bit higher, but we're back, and we're going to be showing some of our bat props. You didn't get out the bow tie.
Is that a bat?
Yeah, that's
Jack's. I know that doesn't look like a bat.
I was going to wear this today, but when I put it on, it was like too rough on my neck. But yeah, that's Jack Skellington's bow tie.
I didn't know it was.
And it was actually, we used to have the mask of it and the figure of it, and it was his bow tie, and I was gonna wear it, but it's kind of rough on the back with the plastic, and it was like digging into my neck, and then and I thought, I don't really want to wear this the whole show. I'll be irritated. My neck will be red, so I didn't wear it. So put this back in the game. Okay. Some of our bats. This bat's hanging up here. I don't know how well that's in camera right now because I got the camera turned. I'm using the better quality camera, hopefully. So I got it turned. What brand is that? Does it say the brand? That's a good brand, isn't it? Folk something? No?
Sonny and Co. Toys.
Oh, okay. That's not what I thought then. Okay. Yeah. So these are our bats. We have a lot of bats. I don't know how we got all these bats. I don't know how we acquired.
This is from the zoo.
Yeah, that's from the zoo, which, that's a good bat though. That Potawatomi Zoo, we always had to buy Dar something at Potawatomi Zoo. I don't know where these bats. Okay, these bats. I think I got this at FX.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this came from. I'm knocking down my paper. This came from FX, and so did that one, I believe. But this is a big bat, vinyl, and it does have a switch underneath here. I think the batteries, you would light up these little, it's very insignificant light up. Had this for years. Some of the vinyl is drying out, which is typical, and it's cracking. Yeah, that's the bad part about certain types of vinyl. They dry out and crack, and then they deteriorate. And this bat is definitely deteriorating, unfortunately. Okay. Go ahead and put him back into the container over there. This bat came from next door. Looks like some of that. Yeah, it's like coming apart too. But I don't know what this was. I think this was 2 something originally, but I'm not sure. This looks a little more realistic. It's got the hair and stuff like that. But yeah, it's big. Bats look like rats, so that they really do. They look like rats, and possums look like rats, and yeah. Did we talk about? Oh yeah, you were going to tell your bat story.
Well, it's not even my story.
No, it's
so. My cousin, when she was little, well, her and her sister, their house randomly had bats. Well, one time her and her sister were walking in the living room and a bat flew in, and my little cousin had a whole thing full of crayons. Well, when the bat flew in, scared her, and she threw the thing full of crayons, and there were crayons all over the place.
And they're still there to this day. They are. And you know what? Because them pants, they sit there that long, made the wallpaper come right off the walls. That's what I heard. Is that true?
She hated that wallpaper. I didn't think it was that bad.
Yeah.
Flowers and black and white stripes. It sounds funky, but
it don't sound like it goes together.
It's very 90s, but that was 90s. When Teresa did it, it was 90s. It was very nostalgic.
Sure, it was 90s. It might have been 80s.
No, because I wouldn't have remembered that being. I would have been 5.
No, you remember her putting it up?
No, but when she did, it was when they kind of redid the house a little bit. That was the 90s.
All right. Yeah. Well, I also wanted to mention, and I didn't in the last thing. Okay, I'll save that. Okay. Yeah, we cut the last thing a little short, so it's okay. It's okay. Also, wanted to mention. As I always do, there's always a Gilligan's Island episode that goes with everything, and this is no different with the bat one. Did you see Gilligan's back there this time? I found him out in the garage the other day, and I thought, you know what? I always talk about Gilligan, and I thought I'd bring him in for a few shows and send him up by the pumpkin, because the episode of Up at Bat, that's the name of the episode, where he is dreaming he's a vampire because he got bit by a fruit bat, which he thought was a vampire bat, but it wasn't. It's very large bat that ends up you know, being around. But then Professor realizes it's a fruit bat, and he was never bit by a vampire. But he had dreams that he was a vampire, and he was trying to bite the Howl's necks and stuff like that. And Ginger was, of course, his
wife or something,
so to speak. Yeah, so to speak.
helper. I
Yeah,
don't know.
and she looked good. And they always make Marianne look terrible. It's like Marianne was the hot one. Believe me, Marianne was the hot one. But yeah. So anyway, that's our bat props. Oh, like what? Oh yeah, and this too. I remember. Patty had this candle, and I can't see that. Yeah, this candle is old. Got actual bats in it. These are real bats.
Baby bats.
These are baby bats from Japan, and it's never been lit. Look at that, never lit. I was gonna light it. Don't smell like anything.
Probably because it's been
plastic.
So freaking long.
It smells like plastic or maybe a real weak candle smell. You know, the wax smell. But I don't know how well you can see that because I got the camera flipped. But yeah, little teeny bats, and these are vampire bats too. They're not fruit bats. So I thought I'd bring that in. Well, I also wanted to show you this too. I got a couple bags of these. Hostess that I can remember in my collections. I don't remember Hostess having their mini donuts with a Halloween theme. I don't remember that. If I have that in my collection, I don't remember it. But they did this year, and they have little bats on it, and the pumpkin.
And the inside is orange. Is that what I'm seeing?
They're red. That
looks orange.
Yeah, I know on the back.
Oh, but the actual.
When you bite into them, they have a real light pink.
It's almost like burnt orange.
No, believe me, it's pink red. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Bloody chocolate donuts. I don't know what it's supposed to mean, but if it's supposed to be orange, they failed terribly. They would have been better off.
Bad bag.
Yeah, I mean, no, I got 2 bags, and yeah, you bite into it, and it looks like a real weak pink color or weak red color. Again, I don't know if they were going for just the scary look with red and red scary, or I don't know what they're trying to go with there. But yeah, yeah, I don't really know what they were doing there. But yeah, so yeah, that's what we got. So watch section 3.
Yes.
Section 3 of the Devil Bat. I'm sweating. Okay, section 3.
What's the matter?
Does that smelly shaving lotion put you to sleep?
Oh, why'd you tell the doc you're going to use it if you think it's smelly?
Oh, I don't know. I guess I was a little ashamed of ever suspecting the old duck.
Well, I like it, and I'm going to tell him so. What time is it?
After midnight.
Midnight? Oh, there ain't no use of waiting around here any longer. This must be the bat's night off. You got him. Listen, Johnny, I'm going to cook that bird personally for McGinney, and I'll even stuff it myself.
Skeptical when I came to Heathville today to examine the body of this so-called devil bat. But after seeing it personally and making exhaustive research, I've arrived at the conclusion that the creature is the lone survivor of a type of giant bat which existed in great numbers during the early part of the Neolithic age. Perhaps I should explain for the benefit of some of our listeners that the Neolithic age is that period of antiquity commonly called the Stone Age.
Imbecile, bombastic ignoramus.
McGinty, but one shot and I are not interested. At your prices. Of course, if there was a raise of, say, $30 plus a fat bonus, we might consider it.
You're hold-up men, both of you. I refuse to be robbed.
Have it your way, McGinty. Have it your way. But we have the bat's corpus delicti and the exclusive picture. Of course, I've got an eyewitness story that 2 syndicates are bidding for.
And don't forget, you got to pay us for the time we were fired.
That's better. Now you're talking, boss. Okay, we're working for you again. We'll gather up the loose ends and see you in a couple of days. Goodbye. Come in.
Hello, Johnny.
Well, Mary.
Johnny, I came to tell you that I'm sorry I said what I did the last time we talked. Do you suppose... well, I don't know how to say it, but...
I do.
Miss Heath, do you suppose that little French girl would apologize to me if I looked her up?
Well, I'm positive she would.
Splendid. You will be even greater than your unfortunate predecessor. Enraged, aren't you? Fine. I'm enraged also. Tonight I shall call on Henry Morton, and you shall strike him down. Henry, the lotion has turned out to be better than I had hoped. I want you to try it.
Well, just leave it here, Doc, and I'll try it in the morning after shaving.
Smells good, doesn't it?
Yes, but isn't it too strong?
No. Evaporation quickly tones it down just to the right scent. Rub a few drops on your face.
Well, I'd rather wait until after I shave. Then my skin will be more tender and receptive to a lotion.
Just a little here. The texture of the skin there is always very delicate. I give you a few drops in your hand.
I hope you're right about that scent evaporating quickly. I smell the high heavens.
Perhaps that will be the secret of its success.
Well, you can never tell what's going to happen in this business.
You can believe me, Henry. You don't have to worry.
Yes, I can believe that, Doc. All of your formulas have been highly successful. Oh, I've been going over the report of the company's annual earnings. A net profit of over $1 million. Not bad, eh? When you remember what we built on. A mere $10,000 for your formula. You shouldn't have demanded all cash, Doc. You should have ridden along with us. Then you'd be rich, too. But then you've had a lot of fun in your laboratory with your experiments, dreaming up something new. You're a dreamer, Doc. Too much money is bad for dreamers.
So you try to pay me in flattery, telling me that I'm a dreamer. Well, I do dream. Dreams that you could never guess.
Your nerves are frayed, Doc. Now calm down. Get a grip on yourself. You've been working too hard on your formula.
Formula. That's but child's play for a great scientist. Your brain is too feeble to conceive what I have accomplished in the realm of science.
Doc, you've made some great scientific discovery. What is it?
When you'll find out, Henry, it'll be too late for you.
Oh, come, Doc. You can't pretend to control a man's destiny.
I've already proved it 3 times. I'm sorry. Perhaps you're right, Henry, about my working too hard. I guess I'm a little tired. I better go home and get some rest.
Sure. A night's sleep will do you good. Good night, Doc.
Goodbye, Henry.
.36J.
Hello?
Oh, that's you, Martin?
Yes, Henry.
I want you to call Chief of Police Wilkins to come to your house immediately. It's very important.
Chief's here now.
Well, don't let him leave until I get there.
What on earth's happened?
I think I've got a clue to all those murders. It may peter out, but if half what I suspect is true, it's the most diabolical plot that a madman ever concocted.
What is it?
Talk about the absent-minded professor. I forgot my hat.
Henry, what is it?
I'll tell you all about it when I get there.
I hope I didn't intrude on a private conversation.
No, nothing important.
You just watched section 3,
Mhm.
section 3 of The Devil Bat, and Patty's going to give us some cast facts, and then we're going to talk about just a couple things while she's in here. Okay, so go ahead and go.
Okay, so Bela Lugosi played Paul Carruthers. We all know him as Dracula. Because of playing Dracula, he was typecasted as a villain. So he wanted to do big time drama, but nobody would cast him as anything other than a villain. He took medication for sciatic neurosis. I don't know if I said that right.
You know when I found out about sciatic nerve just today, accidentally? Because I had troubles with sciatic.
Is it sciatic?
Yeah, it's sciatic nerve. I heard just come up on suggestion that if you eat too much peanut butter, that affects your sciatic nerve issues.
I'm gonna be just fine.
Yeah, Just
fun facts.
Side note. Okay.
That's weird. So anyway, he became addicted to morphine and methadone because of that, and on top of that, he was also an alcoholic. So
morphine,
he
alcohol.
was messed up.
Did he go to Notre Dame games and tailgate and stuff? because I hear that's the place you can get alcohol. That's what I heard. Notre Dame started selling alcohol just a few weeks, but starting of the season. They decided that, being a religious school, they could go ahead and sell alcohol.
But is it Catholic?
Yeah.
I would say Catholic don't believe.
Well, yeah,
right?
in a way.
Okay.
Many times they.
Wait, Notre Dame's been selling alcohol, haven't they?
No. According to
that shocks
they
me.
said that. Yeah, I imagine they're making a fortune.
I was just about to say.
Yeah, because it ain't a bunch of religious people going there to see the game. Go ahead, Patty. I'm cutting you off again.
When he was buried with a Dracula cape. It was not the one he wore in the movie. His son had that and later sold it. But it was a Dracula cape and a Dracula ring. So,
but if he was tired of being typecast, would he have really wanted to be buried in that?
He didn't decide that. I don't think his current wife did.
Current wife? How many do you have?
Like 5.
Oh God! So that means it was his fault.
Nay to the nay. No. No.
You start to do 3 and up, and
well, if you keep marrying cheaters, that's what happens.
Couldn't it be that you're just a bad picker?
Possibly.
Bad picker. Bad picker might have something to do with it.
Possibly.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Suzanne Caron played Mary Heath. In 1931, she won the high jump in high school and was invited to go to the Olympics, but her parents said no, she can't go. Her parents are
might have been in a bad. Sometimes it's in faraway countries.
Go with them. Why would you stop your kid from doing that?
I wouldn't want to go to like Europe or anything and be there for weeks.
Okay, but
well, and in 1931, was there a war going on?
I'm not sure
that it might not have been.
Now, see, daughter and Dar are kind of different. Dar's a big dude, so I would be a little more.
Yeah.
It didn't say why they said no. It just said they said no.
I can't imagine
not let her go.
No.
Yeah. Donald Keir played McGuire, and he was known for playing Happy Hapgood in the Flash Gordon serial.
That's a bad name.
It's like, wow, who came up with that name? And then Arthur Bryan played Joe McGinty. He was the voice of Elmer Fudd. So I thought that was cool.
Speaking of Elmer Fudd, there's our bulldog looking at us in there from the outskirts. Okay, is that it for the facts? Okay. I wanted to mention too that we will be going to since she's sitting in here, her sister cemetery is having trunk or treat at the end of this month, and we will have some footage of being at trunk or treat. That now that we have to bring things to trunk or treat, and we're bringing the Fortnite bus and stuff, and I'm not too hipped up on doing it. Dar and Mason will be with me. Mason's never seen the bus. Dar's never helped me set up the bus.
He helped you set up the bus out there.
No, he just walked around it while me and Jason did it.
Oh, listen, I'm glad I won't be there for that.
The thing is, I want Jason and me, as always, we set it up several times, and sometimes under not best conditions, like the
Why
wind.
don't you ask him to be there?
He lives clear.
If you give him a head up notice, which is almost a month, I bet he would do it.
That's what I told him.
And too, it depends on the weather, because bad winds, that bus is 17 feet tall.
Putting up stuff with him,
oh,
you just want to die.
And you got to put bricks, and you got to tie it down. That Fortnite bus.
Are you going to be there helping set up? Or are you going to be at work?
I'll be at work, but I'm coming early. They told me I could leave early, but I probably won't be there.
I'm not going to go over. I'm not going to go over there and set up without you there.
Well,
you're going to have to.
You're going to have to leave earlier if they want.
I can leave early, but I can't leave at like 1 or 2 o'clock.
The thing is, if you want stuff set up, you have to be there early. I can't do this in a half hour.
No, but why can't you, Mason and Dar, go without her?
I don't know those people over there.
You don't have to. You say, "Hey, where do you want me to set up?" Okay, bye.
No, from what I heard, nobody over there knows what they're doing.
Then say, "Hey, where's
yes, she does.
Where's the trunk or treat at?" Okay, good.
I don't know.
Setting up with him is the worst. I'm bad to set up with, but he's worse.
Things have got to be right.
according to him.
Down to Five Below, they have a lot of stuff for Halloween, and I picked up this Wednesday figure of her when dancing. I had to get her while she was dancing. That's my favorite part. There are other characters.
They had a lot of
There's
stuff.
two different other Wednesdays that you can buy, and Enon, and I cannot think of the.
She's the siren. That's all I know. I can't.
Yeah,
think
Five
of her
Below.
real name.
Lots of
A
Halloween
lot of stuff,
It
and
was-
it's cheap too.
Oh
It's
yeah,
cheap,
yeah,
too.
it was good.
So I got
Pajamas
the-
and stuff.
I
It
got
was
the
very
figures
cool.
there, and I also got.
Oh, they did have pajamas?
Yeah.
You know me, I like pajamas, so.
He bought you.
Oh, is that where he bought
Yeah.
those pants?
Yeah, yeah.
It hasn't been cold enough to wear.
Oh
them
no, but
yet.
yeah, that's where
I
we.
don't
they-
remember what was on them.
Pump Chucky. I
No,
think it-
Chucky was the socks. I got you socks.
Oh.
I think it was pumpkins. Was it pumpkins?
I don't
I can't remember.
Wednesday Gushers, because I have to have a food packages, and we're going to try these Gushers right now, because Devil said, I'm not leaving here until I try some Gushers. That's what
I
that
think I've had a gusher.
Okay. Okay. I
It's
got-
like a fruit snack with liquid in it.
Yeah. So I'm trying to cut this without damaging the bag too much. You can't pull these out the back like I do with a lot of things, so I don't damage. Yeah, I let that drop purposely. Yeah, these are gonna be sticky for sure. What is this? What is that?
What do you mean?
That's
It's
one of
It's
them.
all
Just
stuck
shake it.
together.
No, I mean,
Yeah, they're
It's
all
stuck
stuck
together.
together.
No. I expected it to be something like a monkey or something like
It's
that.
not. This is a gusher.
Well, I can't eat this. I'll have to brush my teeth. Not that I love grape. Don't get me wrong. I love grape. I love grape. Grape is like my favorite.
You feel the liquid?
Yeah, and I don't like grape. Oh,
I love grape.
I think it's good.
Grape pop. Oh man,
Okay. that
knee
was-
high.
Sticks to my teeth though.
That's
Well,
why.
mine
That's
didn't.
why I didn't need. I got 3 teeth, and I would end up. Well, I'm exaggerating. I don't have that many, but still, I don't want them stuck to my teeth.
No, I
and-
just
That's really great
I
too.
bit it and then I let the liquid come out and then I kind of mushed it around and then I swallowed it.
Okay.
I don't
Blue,
know.
blueberry grape despair.
I
You
don't
did-
taste any
you-
blueberry.
You taste despair?
No, but I'm allergic to blueberries, so we better hope that's not really
It's not really blueberry. I don't know why they call it blueberry.
Yeah, I just tasted grape.
Yeah. Are you despaired though?
I am now.
Okay,
That did
as
not
long as you
taste
despair.
good.
No,
I think it was good.
I hate grape. I
Well,
don't like grape.
I'm gonna give Patty the rest to eat and her at her leisure, but not at right this. No.
I'm
I,
not gonna eat those. Why?
oh, you said, oh, I want those. Okay, now she's
I
changing
said I
her
would
tune.
eat like this.
Oh, then I'm gonna throw them in the trash because I don't eat gummy anything, teeth or no teeth. I don't
I'm
eat
still
gum.
chewing it.
I do
Oh
not
my
eat
God,
gummy.
really?
That's terrible. Yeah. So, no. Okay. Yeah. Are we gonna let Patty go now
Please.
to do the last section? Okay. Yeah, we'll do the last section. Me and Deza has a few things to talk about. The last section, we'll get this repeat done here. Yeah, repeat. Okay, so watch section 4 for the end of the Devil Bat.
I hope Henry was right about having a clue. But why didn't he explain more about it when he phoned?
When I insisted, he changed his tone as if he'd been interrupted. I was afraid that he might be overheard. What is that squeaky sound?
Oh, just some night noise.
Help!
I feel much better, Mr. Heath, since you asked us to stay in your home until this new devil bat has been killed. I've been worried about Mary.
What reason have you to believe that Mary is in danger?
Only this. I'm convinced that someone is using the bat to wipe out the entire Heath and Morton families.
As a scientist, I assure you, the thought of a human controlling a bat is fantastic.
Just the same, no villager's been killed or even attacked.
You're forgetting, aren't you, that Mr. McGuire was attacked. He's not a member of either family.
Why, I'm practically a member of this family already. I'm going to marry Miss Heath's maid.
Oh, really? Well, boys, I'll have Maxine show you to your rooms.
I must be running along home. It's past my bedtime. Good night, gentlemen.
Good night,
Good
Doctor.
night, Martin.
Good night,
Good
Doc.
night, Doctor.
Goodbye, Mary.
Come along. Maxine?
Oui, mademoiselle.
Did you fill my perfume bottles with something new?
Oh, no, mademoiselle. I never touch your perfume.
It's funny. I don't recognize it. Perhaps Dad filled them as a surprise. He always does that with every new perfume the plant puts out.
Is there anything else?
No, Maxine, that's all. Good night.
Good night, mademoiselle.
Mary, what happened?
It was trying to get in the window. A big bat. Oh, it was awful.
Mary, I want you to tell me everything you did just before that bat tried to get in.
Well, first I took a bath. Then I brushed my hair, and Maxine came in and turned the covers down. And then fastened the screen, which somehow had come unhooked.
Yeah? Go ahead, what else?
Well, then we talked about some new perfume that someone had put in my dressing table bottles. Dad, did you put any new perfume in my bottles?
No, I didn't.
Is this the stuff?
Yes.
Johnny, this smells like...
Hey, quiet. I've got a hunch that I want to follow up, and I'll need everybody's cooperation.
We'll do everything we can.
Of course.
What's Carruthers' number?
48J.
Operator, give me 48J, please. Hello, Dr. Carruthers. This is Johnny Layton. That's right. Something terrible has happened to Mary. Can you hurry over?
I'll be right there.
Good.
Oh, Johnny, I'm all right. I don't need a doctor.
That's where the cooperation part comes in, Mary. You'll have to pretend to be a nervous wreck. Mr. Heath, you and one shot must help her trick Dr. Carruthers into staying here as long as you can.
Where are you going, Johnny?
To, do a little private bat hunting.
The devil bat tried to get through that window.
If she's suffering from fright, I give her a sedative. Where's Mr. Layton?
Why, I guess he's out in the garden hunting the double bat.
Layton is a very brave young man. Give Miss Heath one of these every half an hour.
Oui, doctor.
It will quieten her nerves.
But, Doc, hadn't you better stay until she's quieter?
She'll be all right in the morning.
Hey, Doc, I don't feel so good myself. Would you mind taking my temperature?
You look perfectly well, Mr. McGuire.
Well, you ought to see my tongue. It looks just like a squirrel's tail. Look.
Try some calomel. We may have visitors tonight, and it would be dangerous for me if they found you here.
Hi, Doc. I hope I'm not intruding.
No, not at all. I heard you were out stalking the devil bat. Any success?
No, but I thought maybe you might be able to help me.
Well, I don't see how that's possible, but if you can suggest anything...
Well, you could give me some more of that new concoction of yours, that shaving lotion.
But how on earth could that possibly help catch the devil bat?
I've still got a crazy idea that if I douse myself with it, it might attract the killer.
I don't see how you can connect the two. But there is a bottle of the lotion on the table.
Thanks. You see, Doc, I figured out something. All four of the murdered people had this lotion on them when the devil bat struck. Now, my plan is to sit in the garden, and when the killer makes one of those power dives, I'll blast him.
Leighton, I'm afraid all these murders have affected your mind.
Maybe you'd like to come along, Doc, and be an eyewitness.
I'm sure it would be just a waste of time, but I'd be glad to watch your experiment.
Good. I knew I could count on you to help me.
I tell you, Leighton, expecting a bat to be attracted by the scent of a lotion is all foolishness. I think I better run around.
Ah, sit down, Doc. The devil bat's behind schedule tonight. You aren't very chummy tonight. What's the matter?
Firearms always make me nervous.
Oh, I thought maybe you didn't want to be sitting too close to me. Just in case the devil bat does show up.
According to your theory, the killer wouldn't attack me. I haven't any of that lotion on me.
You have now, Doc.
Why did you do that?
To make it a 50-50 proposition, Doc. Now sit down, and don't try any shenanigans. Not so funny when it's your own jugular vein that's in danger. Is it, Doc?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Maybe you made a mistake when you let that devil bat of yours out of the attic tonight. Don't worry about the bat killing you. I'm saving you for the hangman. Tell me, Doc, how did you develop a monster bat like that?
You wouldn't understand the scientific theory.
Hello, Chief. What are you doing out here?
Young fellow, don't think that you're the only man working on this case. And it was lucky I was here, too.
Thanks. Did you kill the devil bat?
No, he got away.
Well, here's one bird that didn't get away, and he's the murderer we've both been looking for. Quick, shoot it! Where is it?
It's gone.
And so's the doctor.
Did you get the bat?
What happened? Doc Carruthers is the murderer, and he's hiding somewheres in the garden.
You fellas get back to the house and guard Mary. Come on.
Doctor! Dr. Crothers! Doctor! Has anything happened to Johnny? Is he hurt?
They took him up to my place. You better come along with me.
That was Mary. Are you all right, Mary?
Go help Dr. Carruthers. He's over there.
That devil bat belonged to the doctor, Mary. He created it to commit those murders.
Well, it's too late to help the doc.
We are hot in here. It's we have air conditioner in there. It's not running, or you'd hear the air conditioner. I can't have that doing that. So
it's hot outside.
It's hot
freaking
outside.
October.
Yes,
not that we're upset about that.
4th.
Yes.
I think it's the 4th.
Yes.
Yes, and we have mid to upper 80s all weekend.
But the second it turns
yesterday.
Halloween, it'll be snowing.
It'll be snowing. Yes. Oh, terrible. We'll be talking about that in an upcoming show. When we're doing the, I think, Nightmare Castle later on this.
The ridiculous Halloween weather.
We will be talking about everything concerning Halloween itself and trick or treating and everything that we have to talk about. It's going to be a show about that and the movie. I was going to have it but we're going to do the movie too. So, all right. Last section. This is hurting me, guys. My toe already hurts. Okay, I want you to know. Yeah. I've had a weird ingrown toenail thing going on, but it's not ingrown. I don't know what.
Remind me.
It's weird.
Remind me. I have 2 things to tell you after the show.
Uh-oh, this is non-camera stuff.
It is, but don't let me forget, because I just when I think about it, I'll forget. I have 2 things to tell you.
NBC CSI sheet. What's that from?
I have no idea.
Maybe Halloween when they're eating when the Shaq and the girl right after they got done, they're talking about. The call-ins and stuff, and she's, this is NBC CSI shit.
No, this is just funny stuff about 2 different people that we can make fun of later.
Okay.
But we're not going to make fun of them on here.
Not on here. Okay. All right. We're gonna talk about our last little section here. We had this all tossed around the last time, but I'm showing you some of the little Debbie packages because.
Oh, by the way, you know how you sent the 2 pumpkins home?
Yeah.
Mason ate them at 4:00 in the morning. Didn't even save me one.
She didn't even get a pumpkin.
Didn't even get one.
I sent her home.
I said he could have one. You already passed it. Yeah.
I sent her home that.
2 of these.
Get closer so I can see it.
2 of these. And I
pumpkins.
said, you can have one if you want. He took that as 2.
Yes.
I didn't even get one.
Yes.
And I like those.
So and again, I'm going to show you here too. Look. See, these look like the same packages, but look at little Deborah is big and little Deborah is small. See? 2 different packages. You got to, when you're collecting packages, you got to watch out for things like that. And see the bats here that I'm showing these because they have little Deborah bat brownies. I think they're too, I don't know, they're just too compacted.
The brownies?
Yeah.
You shut your mouth. They're fantastic.
And you see little Deborah is big and little Deborah is small. slight variation of how the bats are on the package too. You got to really keep an eye on it. And then this one is way different. You know, you see the multiple bats there. Here you just see the one bat and the one bat there, you know. And then we got other brownie pumpkins that has a completely different background. Yeah, and then the fall party cakes. I don't know if it should be on, but they do have the jack-o'-lanterns on there, so it qualifies as being a Halloween package, I would say. Okay, think I've got through almost everything on the list that I wanted to talk to. I don't usually have this on paper, but I had it written out like this, and I thought I would just keep it going. One thing I wanted to touch on again, even though it's something we talked about and we didn't mean to. We just, one thing led to another in the last show. Okay, I started talking about, I wanted to tell everybody how the Zag nut tasted, okay? The Zag nut tasted terrible from a couple of shows ago that I showed the Zag nut. I never had eaten one before. It was nothing more than a Butterfinger without the chocolate coating. So it's like, so you take a candy bar that doesn't taste that good and take the only thing away from it that does taste good and the chocolate. That's what a Zag nut bar is.
It looked gross too.
And
it didn't even look
just,
appealing.
it just clung into your teeth worse than the Gushers would do. It's just, it's not good. I don't know how they sell that to anybody, but I can't even eat a Butterfinger. That used to be Patty's favorite candy bar. I don't think it is anymore. If it is, she don't remember anyway. I will tell you that sad story in the next one. But yeah. But anyway, what we're going to talk about to wrap up, we talk about the fact that everything this time of year turns into pumpkin spice.
Yeah.
Pumpkin spice this, pumpkin spice that.
I've never had pumpkin spice anything.
We don't need pumpkin spice. You know, sure. When I go to Starbucks, I love to have pumpkin spice in my hot chocolate that I call coffee. It's not coffee at all. They hardly even sell any coffee. It's like, we're a coffee shop. No, you're a hot chocolate dessert shop and you put a little speck of coffee in. It's like, oh, we're drinking coffee. You're not. You're drinking hot chocolate, kids. So, yeah. It's like no, you're drinking, $7 cup of 50-cent hot chocolate, whatever. Okay. A lot of them are closing, I heard. A lot of the Starbucks are closing all over the country.
How? Why?
Well, one of the reasons probably is there's one on every block. We don't need one on every block. Okay, we got one right down the street here. We got one down here. We got one.
But they're always busy.
Yeah, people lining up around the corner to buy overpriced hot chocolate. Okay, I'm against. I don't drink coffee. Coffee is like beer to me. I can't stand the taste. It's just hideous. I don't know. I drink Mountain Dew, and we'll keep it at that.
Diet Mountain
Dew. That's why I've got this worst
abs.
Worst board. I couldn't think of the worst board abs.
He's crying.
Uh-oh. Our dog,
He's sad.
I'm going to open the door. See if I can. I'm walking away from the camera, guys. You wanting in? Come on.
Come on, Penny. It's okay.
Come on. Trying to get him to come in. Okay. All right. Come on in. Our bulldog is in because he was, okay, I'm walking back over here. Come over here. He's going to want to get in the chair. I know it. He's going to knock the camera. He's going to knock the, you're going to get up here or not? Okay, he walked away. All right. We got one more thing to talk about. I told Jessica we wanted to mention her on the last week when we did the show the first time, we got into, for some reason, we got into the fact of the bucket list and what we would be on the bucket list of, what people would do. And Deza was saying you didn't really know of anything you would.
I am happy and content with what I've done.
I mean, we don't want to jump out of a plane with bricks tied to our feet or anything. We don't want to do that.
Bucket list. I mean, I want to have a grandkid before I die, but I can't do that.
I wanted to go back to like Disney World.
That would be nice. Yeah.
But Dar is so big now, he probably couldn't. He'd tip over some of the rides and stuff like that. So, anyway, we're talking about bucket list,
and most people have stuff where it's
I want to do that.
If it's dangerous, I ain't doing it.
No, not doing danger. The shame part is there's so many places in America, not around the world, just in America, that I would like to see, and I'm not going to get to see. Stupid sightseeing sees, not something snazzy or anything. just cornball things that I would like to see. And I'm not going to get to see them. So that's what we got talking about. And then it led to Raymond. Everybody Loves Raymond, the TV series that I watched for years. His bucket list was, and she got his paper, and all he had written down was, I never want to throw up again. And
God. It's
like, when I heard that, and everybody laughed, of course, but it's like,
that's serious.
I am so, yeah. And I never have thrown up again.
Don't ever get pregnant.
It's been more than 15 years. More than 15 years. And the last time I did, it was because of food poisoning from
Bob Evans. Is that really the last time you puked?
That was the last time I threw up.
Lucky?
It wasn't lucky at the time because, boy, I was sick for like 3 days from that food poisoning. Never ate there again. Of course, they're closed now. I wonder why that is.
Here's the thing, though. I'm a professional because I was so sick when I was pregnant. Like, sadly, all the time.
Yes.
But it's absolutely terrible.
It's terrible. It's terrible. And so I agree with that on the bucket list. And the key thing, kids at home that are watching, keep your hands clean. If you're eating anything
with your hands,
if your hands are clean before you touch that thing, barring food poisoning, you can't, right. You know, as far as getting the actual flu, if your hands are spotlessly clean and you're not touching anything in between while you're doing, you're not on your phone and then grabbing the flu.
You'll stay.
You will not get the flu. You will not throw up again. I'm telling you, you just won't. That's the key thing. Okay? Keep your hands clean. You will not throw up again unless you have food poisoning or some other kind of illness. But as far as a straight stomach flu, you will not have it again. Keep your hands clean.
But
it's worked for Dar. It's worked for me.
Here's my bad thing. What has caused me to throw up is sinus drainage.
Yes.
And that I get that
we're talking
really
about throwing
bad.
up on a horror hosting show.
But like that you can't help. That's one of those things you can't help. You really can't.
And
I get it bad.
And Jessica said we were going to talk about you because we were talking about having the flu, and I know this is probably very inappropriate for a horror hosting show. I remember years and years ago, if I'm not, Jessica will correct me if I'm wrong, she got sick, had the flu, and she had eaten cheese crackers. And for many, many years, she would not touch them with a 10-foot pole because of that. And I was commenting on that, and then we were talking about the back.
Couldn't eat ribs for a really long time, and I couldn't eat apples and peaches because of when I was pregnant.
Yes, so it's something about
it's like PTSD, man.
If I recall, I think Jessica said she could now eat cheese crackers if she needed to. Dar eats, that's what we were talking about. Dar eats cheese crackers all the time. Cheez-Its.
Cheez-Its,
yeah. Cheese.
You know what? Those always weird. Ever since I was little, every time I would be getting over the flu, I always wanted chicken. I'm dead. Fried chicken. Now, why you would want greasy fried chicken after you've had the flu, I don't know. But
grease,
I always wanted chicken. Don't know.
Jessica, I just mentioned you in a very negative way, but no, it wasn't negative. It's just the facts. Yeah, it's just the facts. You don't want to get that kind of sickness. You don't want to be sick at all. Not at all. So there you go, Jessica. There's your shout out for Cheez-Its. I say cheese crackers. It's Cheez-Its. Dar eats Cheez-Its all the time. Box a week, box or two. The family
less
size.
than a week.
Yeah, the family size. He goes through those like crazy. Yeah. So phew. I think we did everything. This was hard to do this show again. It really was. It was. I took some of the enthusiasm out of it for me because we did it already. So we're gonna wrap things up, and we have to do another show right after this. I got to change my scarf. That's and my gloves. Got this one big hand and one. Yeah, I got to change my gloves. Got to change my scarf. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I'm really hot with a shirt on. I bet. Yeah. My hairy chest. I guess because we're gonna be doing the werewolf one, and if I have a haircut, oh gosh,
you really don't.
No, I don't have much hair, and what I have on my chest now is gray. Yeah, it's gray. So yeah. Okay, we'll wrap things up. I hope you enjoyed this. This was hard for us to do the second time. We have to do another one right now, too. So we'll let you go for Spook Show Gravy.
Creature feature.
This time we didn't forget the gravy.